Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. So in this timeless reading, we're going to see what messages the divine wants to deliver to you. I always remind you that these readings are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. All right. Okay. So we have our tarot cards that are on the table. I'm going to be grabbing your oracle cards as well, and then we can see what the message is all about. I always tell you the oracle cards I'm using, and I am using the I am my own superhero oracle cards. Yes, yes, and yes. And if you want these oracle cards, link is in the description box below. Remember, beloved, that it is important to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign, because by doing that, you get more information about what this reading is all about, and allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings for you, because your intuition will elaborate on this message, and then this becomes more like a personal reading. I like that. So let's have a look to see what is currently going on, because you've got some really good energies that are here, okay? Really good energies. First things first. You have some amazing, fabulous energies that are here waiting for you to claim them, okay? But you are getting in the way, and the divine wants to talk to you about this, because some of you are currently being triggered to get into arguments, disagreements, all that boring stuff, you know? And the divine is saying that, listen, don't get involved. You have some good, amazing things that you need to be focusing on. But the devil is always going to be inviting you to focus on something else. And so you need to be disciplined to focusing on where you want to be going, instead of the invitations to petty arguments, to be always trying to defend yourself, to whatever these shitty situations that you're always needing to deal with. This person is in trouble, you have to put on your cape and be the superhero and going to rescue them. The divine is saying, stop. You're always trying to rescue other people, and that's great. But let those people rescue themselves for once, because you are stealing their opportunities to learn and to grow through their own challenges. Why? Because they know that every time life gets difficult, complicated, every time they run out of money, they can just pick up the phone, call you, and you come running to be the rescuer, to be the savior. The divine is saying this could be a trauma response that you have learned along the way that you need to unlearn. And I feel that for some of you are like, yes, I understand exactly what you're talking about. So the divine is saying that there is just some situations where you feel that you always have to try and rescue people, and that is great, but it is stopping you. It is robbing your energy when you could be focusing on your own shit, your own business. Not only that, there is some other people that are here who are wanting to spread the energy of gossiping, hating, just throwing shade at you, just wanting other people to think less of you. Just, those types of vibes, those types of people that are always there. And the divine is saying again, you don't have to rush and defend yourself. I'm a nice person. Why are you talking? Let people think what they want to think about you. What other people think about you is none of your business. I repeat, what other people think about you is none of your business. Let them think whatever they want to think. It is their right. It is their prerogative. For you, focus on where you want to go, and don't let people keep on derailing you. It's almost like a weakness that is here. And this is what I'm hearing about you. It's almost like you always need to go and fight, defend your position, defend yourself, defend your character. And the divine is just saying, just stop, because you can't fight them all. Okay? So the divine is saying, let them hate. For you, focus on winning. For you, focus on where you are going. There are just some dark energies, some dark entities, some dark people, and they are just good at bringing darkness around you, around your home, around whatever it is that you're trying to build up. For you, there is nothing you can do about this, because these are just dark souls, and that is their job to play in this lifetime, you know? So the divine is saying that for some of you, you keep running back. You keep running back to these dark people, to these dark energies, to these haters. And you need to step into the discipline of stopping. Stop running back to the people that keep hurting you. Stop running back to the people that keep on hurting you, because they have learned the art of hate. And like I said, no matter how much light, no matter how much you want them to love you, to see you for who you are, to see your brightness, they will never see that, because they are just dark energies. They are just dark people, and they have the right to exist. Because on this plane that we are living right now is a plane of duality. Darkness has the right to exist, just as light has the right to exist. You never see the sun fighting the moon. No, I must always be shining all the time, because it is an energy of balance. Because some of the challenges, some of the learning that you need to go through, you will not be able to experience those lessons. You will not be able to grow. You will not be able to be a better person if these dark souls were not there, always challenging you, always inviting you to some wars that cannot be won. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be your inner circles. And the divine is saying it is time to wake up and to appreciate that these dark energies have the right to exist, just as light has the right to exist. And if you are on the side of light, stay on the light side and stop. Keep on letting the darkness try to suck the lightness from you. Okay? You cannot change these people, because this is who they are at their core, at their being. They are rotten, they are nasty, and that is okay, because that's who they wanted to be in this lifetime. And if they ever want to change, they will know when it is the right time to change. But for some people, this is the role that they're playing in this game of life. Okay? The divine really wanted to clarify that and really emphasize that and really paint a picture so that you can really finally accept that always putting on your superhero outfit to go and fight some situations, to go and rescue some people that just always seem to be falling in the same karmic cycles over and over again. It is time to just let them be where they are. And when it is time for them to learn and to grow and to change, they'll find ways of learning and growing and changing. But if you're always there, they're never going to learn. They are never going to grow. Okay? So we have really spent some time on this, because the divine really wanted to elaborate and to lift up the veil, because some of you just think it is all love and light. It will never be all love and light, not on planet Earth. Look at Jesus, for instance. What did he preach? He was preaching the same thing. But there cannot just be just the existence of light only. There is that right for the darkness to be here. But it doesn't mean that you should stop shining your light, because there are some people who get sucked into that darkness, and it is your job to light up the way so that they can know the way home. But for the people who don't want to be saved, let them be where they are, because it is their right to be where they choose to be. Okay, so look at the energies that are here. So there is the Wheel of Fortune. As you're hearing this message, a penny is making a big splash. A penny is dropping in your mind, and you're starting to see that yes, you've been wasting your time. And the Wheel of Fortune is that energy with the divine saying luck is walking with you right now as you're making some changes, as you're living difficult and challenging situations, difficult and challenging people, as you're leaving them behind and taking that light that you're always wanting to shine for them to follow, for them to be inspired. Finally, you're realizing that it is okay to go on some journeys alone, because it is your path and your path alone. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning, the winds of changes are here, and Lady Luck is walking with you. So you are stepping into the energy of the Page of Wands, and the energies of the Page of Wands is you are finally again seeing the truth for what it is. After this reading, you're going to be looking at situations in a completely different way. Again, you are accepting that darkness has the right to coexist with the light, and you're turning your back to those dark energies that are here, and you are realizing that you cannot take these dark beings, even their family, they're your mom, they're your dad, they're your sister, you love them, we're not disputing that, but if they're dark souls, full stop, period, point blank. And whatever is happening, you're starting to see that, and you're starting to accept that, and you're starting to walk on your new path. Because the pages are all about going on a new path, and the swords are about accepting information and cutting your ties so you can go on that new journey as the Wheel of Fortune is turning. I like the next card because it is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups brings that energy of emotional intelligence. So now you're stepping into the energy of having that emotional intelligence, understanding that again, you cannot drag some people with you. You have to leave them where they are. And if at any point they want to come into the light, you're always there, shining the way, but you are not going to run back to go and get them, because you're understanding that they have to walk the path themselves. Because if you're just running back and being that superwoman, that superman, that superhero, and going and saving some people, then they're not going to know the process of becoming a better person. You had to fall, and you had to get up, and you had to fall and get up and almost give up, but you never gave up, because that brightness, that light within you was always shining bright. So from your standpoint, you always be shining the light, and for whoever wants to follow, they can make their way and facing their own obstacles and challenges along the way, and you'll be there to meet them. Okay, so that energy of the Queen of Cups is being met by the energies of the King of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, you are stepping into the energy of being mature emotionally in your feelings, because sometimes it hurts on a deep level when you're seeing that family, friends that you've loved for so long, that they're not vibrating on the same level as you anymore. You're seeing that maybe friends are cutting you off, family are cutting you off, because you're going through that spiritual awakening, you're upgrading, you're leveling up. And as you're leveling up, you could just be feeling like you want to take your friends and family. But now as you're stepping into the energy of accepting that you can't, accepting and stepping into the energy of maturity emotionally as the Queen. Not only that, you're bringing that divine masculine energy as well. So you are balanced in your emotions. So you've got the divine feminine energy of feelings and the divine masculine energy of feelings. How does this work? So as the divine feminine, this is you feeling, you're crying when you have to, but the divine masculine energy is accepting that things have to always be balanced. You cannot always just go on your emotions alone. Sometimes you have to step into the energy of having structure, of having discipline, even if it hurts. And this is where the kings, the masculine comes in. That brings in that rigid type of energy. But being the cups, You're flowing in that rigidness because you're understanding that it is important. I hope I am making sense. To those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because the penny is dropping, because the divine is saying that you have been trying to save some people for so long, and it is not your duty. Just like I said, as Jesus was there, shining the light, speaking the language of love, lifting up the vibration, equally you're doing the same, but you're respecting other people who don't want to see that light. You are not wasting your energy. You're not casting pearls among swines. You are accepting situations for what they truly are. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me. Bye.